A question I get asked a lot is, Jonathan, do you mess up when you perform magic? And the answer is, of course I do. I mess up more than I would like, and I've messed up so much in the beginning when I started performing. So today's video, I want to talk about a recent gig I did that I put on JS Magic. I'll put the thumbnail here and a link in the description if you want to check it out. I actually messed up 3 times, but like I said, because of performing for years and messing up, it's taught me how to just fix it, roll with the punches, and that people, you could get away with it more than you think, as long as you never say, oops, or I messed up. 3 tricks I messed up were stand-up Monty, card to shoe, and an any card A number. 3 tricks that I've done a lot, but no matter how much you practice, anything can go wrong at any time. Sometimes things are just out of your control. So even if you think you're the best, you will mess up. And if any magician ever tells you they don't mess up, they're lying. It is perfectly okay to mess up as long as you're able to redeem it. Especially like me, I was at a gig and you don't want to mess up and just mess up. I mean, you don't, because they're paying you to be there. And of course, if it's a nice family like them, if you did mess up, they'd be okay with it. They'd let you keep going. And you mess up, no one's going to be like, oh, you suck. It's not going to happen. I've never experienced that. I've never had anyone really, I know, experience where they messed up and someone said, oh, you suck. No, usually, you connect with the audience, they become your friend, they want to help you out, so it's okay if you mess up. But just in case you happen to do these 3 tricks or something similar, I want to show you and speak about how I recovered from them in case you guys are ever in the position where you need to. So the first one I'm going to show you is stand-up Monty. So we're from New York. They don't really play it in Staten Island, but there's a game called 3-Card Monty. We're going to play it, no money, it's just for fun, but I just like to see if people can accept.
Come here, please.
Yeah, this one's kind of cool.
No, this is me, please.
All right. So you guys have to follow the red card. The two jokers are here to distract you. Okay. Usually on the streets they switch it up really quickly. I'm gonna go slow. Everyone watch the 5. First I go easy. All you guys have to do is tell me where is the 5 of hearts. See, look. See, if you would have bet, you would have lost.
Oh my God.
Could you see on the table?
All right, let's go. One more game.
There's a check.
Let's go.
All right. But now you guys know my hands are quick. So now you know what to look out for. Everyone see the joker?
Wait.
So you guys see. You guys get this game, right? You see what happens? The cards are double-faced.
Oh, okay.
So when you put it down, it confuses you. But that's because I wanted to show you guys how they play on the streets, opposed to sleight of hand.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh, so that's how they get you on the street.
This is how they get you on the street. You can't follow it because when you put it here, you see 2 5s, but it turns to a joker, and then.
Oh, that's how they get all your money.
But this is how magicians get them
What?
back.
This is how you would get them back.
This is how I would get them back if they screwed me up.
So you'd get them back.
Kenny, check these out. Make sure there's only 2 cards there. Yeah, make sure there's no double sides, nothing like that. And Kenny, do you know the name of those cards?
Yes.
So everyone sees these are normal cards, just sided like that. Kenny, this time I'm going to use your hand. You're going to hold the ace of hearts just like this, but face down.
Face down.
And I have the ace of spades. Guys, watch this. Kenny, look at me. If I go like this, be honest. Do you think I switched it or no?
No.
Are you would you bet 20 bucks I didn't switch it? Go ahead, check. You would have won.
Okay.
Guys, I didn't do anything sneaky yet. I'm just trying to build up a little suspense. But check one more time. You have the ace of hearts. I have the ace of spades. All I'm going to do, look, I'm going to switch. I give you the spades, and I have the hearts. Squeeze the spades tight so I can't steal it out. Tell me which one Kenny ends up with, but don't turn it over till I ask. Ready?
Okay.
Did I switch it or no? Do you have the hearts or the spades? Be honest.
Did he switch it?
Spade. So you think that's the spades, that's the hearts?
Yes.
So you guys would be impressed if I switched it, right? Mm-hmm. What if I switched both?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm
And that's how we get our money back.
That's how you get your money back. I'd be broke.
Hey, if you with me, I help you out. That trick is Stand Up Monty by Garrett Thomas, a trick that I've done 1,000 times. But because I've done it so much, I've messed up so many times in performance. And eventually you just get tired of taking, the loss. So I thought, what could I do to get out of this? And what you just saw is exactly what I do. If I do mess up, I flip a card prematurely and it's a double facer instead of the other one. Instead of saying, oops, and I messed up, I'm sorry, guys, I just say, oh, this is how the people on the street get you. I show them, because once I flip it, there's really no getting out of it. They see something weird. It's like, oh yeah, these are double facers, blah, 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 this is what they use on the streets. But I'm going to show you how if they would just scam me, I would get out of it with sleight of hand. And I just go into 2-card Monty, which pretty much every magician knows, because that's one of the first tricks you learn in magic. So that's how I get out of when I mess up this trick. So if you do this trick, it's just bound to happen. You are probably going to mess up. and you're not going to know what to do, I would suggest instead of saying oops, you do this or try to get out of it. And this goes with any trick. Never really accept defeat. Try to get out of it because they really don't know what's coming, what's going to happen, where you're going with it. And you can just talk your way out of it, just like I did. So I do hope that helped you. If you do that trick or something similar, then use it when the time comes. Nicole, take a card, show your friends, show everybody but me. Okay? So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this fair. I'm going to make, I don't know, a little pile here. And throw your card right in the middle. And just remember it, please, okay? As I'm doing this, do you mind think of a high number up to 20? Okay. You could change your mind, but just think of one. Don't forget it. And we lose it here. So we're going to see if we can get a feeling for whatever your card is. Look at me. Think of it. You guys saw it too, right? Think of the card.
This one.
All right, look. Just don't. I'm going to try to see. And then if anything, I'll use, let me just move this for a second. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do this. What number are you thinking of?
15.
15? You want to change your mind? You have with 15. All right. So we'll do this. Actually, take the cards, square them up. All neat.
Square them up. Just don't
Face down. I want you to count 14 cards and stop at 15. Right here. Make a little pile.
Okay. That's going to be your core.
Oh, you can do it to a pile. Yeah, one at a time. How many is that? 4?
4,
Put
5,
down.
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
What do you want me to do? Put it
That's
there?
14 or 15?
This is 15.
All right, leave it here. Would it be weird if you guys came to the same card? But before anything, before we reveal it, what card were you thinking?
That I had?
Yeah.
7 of clubs.
7 of clubs? So I don't know if we got exactly, but even if we got near it, we'll see. So you want 15 or you want to deal one more, one for good luck? It's up to you guys. I want you to be super fair.
We'll go 15. We'll go
15? That was a good choice, my friend. That was crazy. And I want you guys.
That was excellent.
See, it all goes off connection, like just energy and stuff. You see, there's no other 7 of clubs.
I like that.
So you picked the 7 of
That
clubs,
was
right?
a good one.
Thank you, I appreciate it. That was them. That was not me. He picked the right number. All right, guys. This next one is Any Card A Number by Danny D'Ortiz. He does have a lot of Any Card A numbers. I don't know the specific name of it. From what I know, it's called Any Card A Number. But when I tell people, they go look it up. He has like 90 Any Card A numbers. But just look around, you'll find it. The whole thing is you just got to misplace cards after, the whole setup. And which I thought I did, but watching it back, I confused myself. I put them in the wrong spot. So when I do mentalism, I use mark cards. So those were mark cards I was using. They're maiden backs. They're penguin mark cards. Those are the only mark cards I use. The marking is so clear. And because they were marked, I was just able to see. Because I knew I had it because of the trick. I don't want to give too much away, but they said, I forgot what number they said, 15. So I had to take away this many cards, and that was in my head. So I knew it was either this many away or that many away. I just had to know in which way. So I looked at the table. I didn't see it because they were marked. I spread a little with my hand. I saw where it was. I tried to it was 3 down, so I had to do a triple lift to get out of it. It was supposed to be the card that they stop on, but I messed up, so it was the 3rd card. So I had to do a triple lift, and I tried to get out of it by saying, oh, you want to do one for good luck? So I can only do a double lift because it's easier to do a double lift. But she said no, she wanted 15, so I just went for the triple lift, and they were still amazed. Because, again, they don't know I messed up. They have no idea what's going on. And to them, my triple lift was a single lift, so, of course, they're still going to be amazed. Again, showing you that they don't know. It's a lot of tricks, they're not going to know you messed up, and you don't want to tell them you messed up. So these are little examples of how you try to talk your way out of it. But that was a relatively easy fix, the triple lift. But if it wasn't, you're probably asking, what if it wasn't marked? I would have just turned the cards. I would have turned the cards like this and just looked really quick with misdirection. Not this obvious. They would be down. I would just turn them over and get an idea. Or the cards on the table. I would be, look, you got rid of all these. I'd pick some up to peek to see if I'd see it. So either way, again, just go with it. They don't know you messed up. So if you're doing a trick like this, hopefully that helps you.
Okay.
The deck goes back in the box.
Okay, nah, I'm missing something.
We all are, sweetheart. We all are.
We're all lost. Andy,
Yeah.
hide your
I was lost
watches,
before I got it.
hide your money.
Andy, you know where I'm lost? Before I came here, look, I put one card into this shoe, I think. Yeah, look. Look.
Nice show.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
One card.
Yeah.
Would you be impressed if this was the King of Spades?
Yeah.
Would you be impressed if it was the King of Spades with a signature on it, or a regular King of Spades?
Either or.
Either or?
Jack of Hearts.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Jack of Hearts. Just to know
I don't
that.
think it's time. I don't know if it's time.
Jack of Hearts.
That's a
Where
Jack
did
of
he
Hearts.
come
That's
from?
Yeah,
the
open
shoe.
it.
I see the king already with my name on him. Wait a second. Wait, you confused me. I was looking the other way or something.
Misdirection.
Are you part of this?
Yeah, I paid him before I came.
Are you involved?
Who are you, stranger?
How do you
Walter,
get
have you been
straightened
dating Coley
out
this whole
here?
time to get away with this trick?
They got my shoe. Andy, that's a little souvenir for you, Nick. Put on your mantle. Or under your pillow.
Annie, you better keep that shit
Wait, wait, it's a souvenir to what?
It's a souvenir.
I need.
Put on your refrigerator so you remember me by. Alright, so this is card the shoe. If you could follow what's going along, you could hear the guy saying, I did a Mercury card fold, and I put it in my shoe. It was supposed to be the King of Spades, but I messed up, and it was the Jack of Hearts. Now, nobody knew that, I thought, except me, because I saw it when I dropped it. But apparently the guy next to Annie saw it. So when I said to Annie, would you be impressed if this was the King of Spades? He said, no, it's the Jack of Hearts. Now, that's perfectly fine, because all he did was confuse everybody, because they have no idea. First, they're thinking, how does he know it's the Jack of Hearts? Second of all, they're like, what are you talking about? What is the Jack of Hearts? And you're supposed to ignore the heckler. If they say, oh, I saw you lift 2 cards, it's on top, I saw you put it to your pocket, you palmed it. All that's going to do is confuse the other people. Because usually people are trying to enjoy the magic instead of catching it. But if they happen to catch it like this guy did, they might call you out. But that doesn't mean you messed up and like start to get all nervous and stuff and panic. Because, like you said, she was like, what do you mean? What's the Jack of Hearts? So all this did was give me misdirection. They misdirected themselves so I could Mercury fold the right card, the King of Spades, which was on top. And I was just able to switch it right in front of their faces. And then when he opened it, that guy got confused because he saw it was the Jack of Hearts. And then she opened it, it was his card. So now he's like, okay, that must have been part of the trick. And that's it. I say nothing. I just keep going with it. They open it. She's amazed how to get in your shoe. And the trick is over. I messed up and I got caught. But like you see, if you don't admit it and you just keep going and you stay confident and don't get nervous, you can get away with almost anything. So I'm going to actually go through how I messed up just in case this happens to you and break it down a little bit. Alright guys, so her card was the King of Spades. I don't have it, so I'm going to use the King of Clubs. So what happened the previous phase, I ended up like this. I had both cards like this. So I saw the King of Spades, I put it down. I went to do a Mercury card fold, forgetting for some reason, because in the moment I forgot it was 2 cards. So me thinking I'm Mercury folding the Jack of Spades, but little do I know if I dump it on the table, it's the Jack of Hearts, because I saw it. And like I said, so did that guy. So in all the confusion of him saying it's the Jack of Hearts and blah blah, all I did was Mercury fold the right card, right? I put it here because there's no suspicion. They just saw a card on my shoe. I go, would you be impressed? She's confused. Like, what do you mean Jack of Hearts? And just in that, like I said, they misdirect themselves. This is the switch I do. I have the real card here, this card here. I go here, take it. So it just looks like I'm going like this. But because it's magic, it's just, I go, right here, take this card, open it, and there, I just did that switch. And that's how I was able to get out of that mess up. So I hope one day this comes in handy for you. So guys, 3 mess ups and recovery at a gig. I hope these do help you if you ever use these tricks or in this situation. But again, just remember, the spectator never knows what's coming. Even when you do mess up, they think you didn't mess up. They think you're messing with them. It's so easy to talk your way out of it. I say this a lot, and I don't think some people understand it. Think like a spectator. Don't think like a magician. Think how they see. Because a lot of people would be scared to do a triple lift, but in their eyes, it's a single lift. A lot of people, if you would turn over to stand-up Monty, see a double, you would like freak out and think you messed up the whole thing. Little do you know that they don't think that. They don't know what's going on. They've never seen a double-faced card. So like you could say, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. All I'm trying to say, it's easy when you mess up, especially with card magic, to get out of it. I do hope the tips and advice in this video of me messing up and recovering do help you now or in the future. But until next video, guys, peace.